Hello and welcome back to Trick or Treat Week. Today I'm using one of our little Tombstone boxes. These are so cute. And I'm going to change up the decoration, but I just want to show you how quick and easy they are to put together so that if you need something last minute, oh, this is the way to go. Again, I'm using the Cute Halloween Designer Series paper, and this is the same pattern or same sheet. So we've got houses, oops, that's way around. We've got houses on one side and skulls, bats and ghosts on the other side. Oh, and pumpkins. So I have elected to have houses on top of the black and white pattern. But I've also cut from some of the Designer Series paper. This is the one with the black and white stripe on the back, some of the pumpkins and some of the cats. And the cats are from the side and the top and the bottom of the paper. And I'm going to put this together so you don't see that they're not complete. So this is how you get your boxes. They come as two pieces, and you can see that one piece is slightly larger than the other. So all you need to do is fold along all of the score lines, and I like to do this before I try and put it together so that I know everything's working well. Particularly if you've exposed your adhesive, it then starts getting trickier to actually put it to get everything to fit together if you haven't done that first. So that this is the base and it's ready to go. It comes with the adhesive already on, so I'm just going to take that off. You just fold one of your ends up, pop the flap over the top, and then keep pushing just to make sure that everything's nice and tight. And that is one end done. Repeat exactly the same for the other end, and that is the base of your box already done. You couldn't get much easier than that. And we're going to do exactly the same with our lid. So fold along all of the score lines just to make sure that those are all working well. Remove the backing from the adhesive strips. And this is a really strong adhesive, so you know it's going to hold together. Again, push your sides up, fold over the top, and while still maintaining a bit of pressure on the ends there, fold that in so that you've got a nice neat finish. And again, fold that in, keep some pressure on the sides, and you've got a nice neat finish for the front of your box, and they fit perfectly together. So for our strip, this is just one width, so 6 inches of paper cut at 1 inch and 1 1/4 inches, and all I'm going to do is adhere one to the other and find my seal, which is hiding in front of me. I am going to do the ends. Now I'm going to do the ends, then I'm going to stick it down the middle, and I'm not going to know exactly where the middle is, but I can do a fairly good guess just by, with the adhesives the other side, just kind of doing that, and then I know that that's the middle. I'm going to have to cough. I've got a tickle in my throat. And then just add a strip down the middle. And the only reason I wanted to do this middle piece is because then I know that the ends are going to be, when I cut this in half, the ends are going to have adhesive on. So pop my strip down on my grid paper, and then I can pop this so that it's halfway between two of those lines, like that. Detach myself. Let's hold a bit that's not quite so sticky, shall we? So pop that down, and then just make sure that it's straight before popping everything down and pressing, and we can just run our bone folder over that. Excuse me, it's the tail end of the COVID I had in February. Joy. So this is going to go here. I'm going to use some of the mesh ribbon. This is the metallic mesh ribbon over the top, but I'm going to put this over the top so that it's sort of webby. So all I'm going to do for this is coming to there, roughly. So I'm going to add some adhesive just to one side of that centre mark that I marked with my fingernail, and then the end here, and then some adhesive down the middle, and then I can pop this on, and I might actually go all the way to this shaped bit at the bottom. So I'm just across the shaped bit but up from it, and then from the back, using the scissors that I usually use for cutting sticky stuff, I'm going to cut that to length, and then this piece can go here, and in fact this is slightly narrower than 3 inches, which is good. So we can add more adhesive on each end, down the middle, and then again I'm going to run it so that it's going between these two shapes. Line up on one end, so I only have to trim one end, press it down, and oops, wrong scissors, use the ones I normally use for sticky stuff, and just trim from behind so that you get a nice neat trimmed line. There we go. Yeah, Mum, thank you. Like that. Now, this is where I have to work out which. Right, so this is the lid. It fits so well together. You just actually don't know. So this is the front. So I've got my little characters. Now I'm going to start by popping one of the pumpkins straight flat down with just a very small amount of liquid adhesive, because I'm going to want to tuck some bits in behind as well. So just go slightly further across there. Then this I'm going to pop in there so that he's poking out behind the pumpkin, but it's covering up that piece there. And I don't mind coming over the edge here because we've got bits sticking over the edge, so that's that one. Then I can add another pumpkin just... Actually, I'm going to pop that pumpkin... I should probably pop that one up on a dimensional. So I'm going to come over here, so we'll have them across in a row. This is going to be on a dimensional. I'm going to use black dimensionals because we're using darker paper. And make sure I leave a little gap at the side here, because that's where we're going to tuck our other cat. So we'll have that just there, and then our cat we can pop again. I'm going to add it with a dimensional, but I'm still going to tuck it underneath what we've already got. So this is going to come in just, actually we can go in there, can't we? Just there. So those are our little characters, but obviously you can arrange those however you like, or you can do skulls and crows, up to you which you do. And then if I get a length of this, I can then tie this. I'm just going to tie it in a knot so that it's more web-like. And I'm not going to tie it too tightly, because when you tie it tight it shrinks a bit and sort of all squishes together, so we don't really want to lose all of this lovely web finish. So I can pull the knot tightish, but not this bit, and it's going to stay put because it's so floaty. And then I'll just chop that, maybe chop that a little shorter. Bring that so it's sort of that way a bit more, so that it's sort of hanging down over our characters a bit. And there is an alternative decoration for our tombstone. And of course they stand beautifully. So if you're doing a table, so if you've got a party where you want table favours, these will stand beautifully on their ends. So there we go. So we've done, this is our 4th project, 1 more to go. So I will join you again tomorrow for our 4th project. If you've enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you don't already. There's a link to the blog post below. It's called the associated blog post. Just click on that and you'll go over to my website and there'll be more information about what I've used and some other photographs. Thank you very much and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye!